Welcome to our first two viewers to the game. If you guys can hear me, just let me know. Send a quick little message in the comment box. That'd be great. I'll mention it a couple times, but nice. The kind thing at Bell Centennial is they let us use our own data. There is no Wi-Fi, so just hoping the picture cooperates like it has the last couple games. We should have no problem. Volume is perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It's a rare Sunday evening game on the schedule. Hopefully the boys come out and hard and feel like this is a final of some sort. As the Zamboni wraps up his work, the Ottawa Sting ready to jump on the ice first. Being the gracious hosts that our boys are, they're going to wait to go on second. And we are moments away from the most exciting 3-minute warm-up in all of hockey. Couple lineup changes that we have in store for us tonight. One, you'll see him walking down there on the left-hand side. That's Zach in the helmet and in the arm sling, still injured. We're hoping he can come back and be back soon for playoffs for sure. And also missing tonight is Logan. And you'll notice the bench is one smile short. Mike Coldry also not here tonight. Coaching staff look lost without you, Mike. So hoping to get Logan and Mike back soon. Zach is there on the bench with a clipboard, going right to work. Called up today to fill in for Logan is Francis. He'll be up. We've had him before playing defense for us. He'll be up playing forward tonight. So look for Francis back with us, called up. You can hit the ice anytime there, Sting. Coast is clear, boys. There they go. The Sting are on the ice. Parents are starting to climb into the arena. As mentioned, Francis has played with us before. He's been a defenseman for us. This will be, as far as I know, his first time playing forward for the Raiders. And here come the Raiders now. Francis there, number 5. As these Raiders hit the ice in their home whites, the Ottawa Sting will be in their home reds, their road reds. And the Raiders have tried to get to 10 wins now for a couple games. We're stuck at 9 wins. They are one game over 500, so definitely looking for that 10th win tonight. Get a little separation from the teams beneath us and start to climb towards those teams in front of us. There's only 7 games left in the regular season for us, counting this one. Hayden will be in net tonight as he's taking the first round of shots. as previously said, the Raiders right now, they're sitting in 8th place. We are 9 wins, 8 losses, I think 4 ties, something like that. Definitely looking to try to get back in the winning ways, though, as the last 2 games we've had a tie and a loss. This is also our second last home game. It'll be a hit in the road, as we'll be looking to try to climb the ladder here in the standings as we climb towards the playoffs. Tournament play is done for the year. The focus is solely on the league, solely on prepping for the playoffs, and hopefully repeating as league champions. Jesus, hit the net, boys. Ottawa staying down near the bottom of the standings. Referee here, they've got 3 wins. They're definitely looking to try to get 4. They played us really hard. We beat them 5-4 in a really tight game. I don't know when that was. Let's say 2-ish weeks ago. Anyway, it was a tight game there, so we know that they're going to come out to play. They definitely are looking to try to get something rolling before the playoffs start as well. As mentioned, the Raiders looking to build some momentum and looking squarely ahead of the teams in front of us. A win tonight would put some separation of teams behind us, so we can just focus on climbing the ladder. As the warm-up is in its final stages, the final seconds are going to tick away here. We'll see the Raiders do their rally cry around their goaltender. And if the last 2 days of practice are any indication, we are going to see a lively Nepean Raiders team. 2 of the best practices I've seen, and I've seen a lot of them. Boys look hungry, they look fast, they play strong. Some really good practices where the players and coaches were all very proud of their effort there in preparation of this game and in preparation for the final few games of this regular season and the lead into the playoffs. The aforementioned huddle. As the Raiders are ready. Final goodbyes by the goalies. And we'll come to center. Francis will be out there for the first shift of the game. Welcome up, welcome to the line. Let's get at her. Jude and Cade with him. And we've got Jack and Mick on the blue line. Here we go. Face off one. Francis gives it back to Jack. Jack puts it over to Mick. Mick puts that one up, just hops over Cade's stick. Comes back to center, where the Sting backhand that into our zone. Mick's back for it first. Backhands that quickly to Jack. Jack puts that up the wall for Francis. Francis moves that up quickly, and it gets up. Woo! Referee dodged one there. Puck thrown in by the Sting. Nearly got him square in the face. Mick, nice spinner, Rooney kid. Off the glass and out it goes to center, but no further. Sting, backhand that back in. Jack was waiting for it. Jack hammers that around our own net. Jude back to get it. Jude leaves that there for Caleb. We're trying to get a line change in here. See if we can get to the other half of the ice here. The Sting throw right back in. Sean back to get it. Sean off the wall and out. Comes out to neutral zone. Oh, Scott looking to try to pick the puck out of that. Defenseman, but back does it. Shot scores! Defenseman shook Scott away, turned the other way. There was Mac. His pocket went in and fired that one. First shot by the Raiders is a beauty. 1-0. Early here in the first period. Nice shot there by Mac. Gabo, battle at the face-off dot there. Big scramble. Scott moves it up. Gabo picks it up. Comes into the Sting zone. Gabo rolls that one in the corner and is after it. Helped there by Scott. Scott's after it in the far corner, up the wall. And Mac comes in for support. Lays down a shot. The shot got redirected. Good save by the goaltender. As I didn't get tipped. Got tipped a little further out, but definitely got redirected. Had to be careful there. Pucks into the Sting zone. That goal has lit a fire here for these Raiders. As the Sting come out to center. And this one's turned over. Here comes Cooper. Cooper crosses the blue line. He's coming in on his backhand. Looking out in front, looking for maybe for Jake. Cooper throws that one behind the net. That one goes up the wall there. Jake tried to cut off the defenseman there. Got by him, but held in at the blue line. Jake puts that one in behind the net. Here's Cooper. Cooper controls. Cooper putting that in the net again. Jake tries to get that one out quickly. It serves out front. And Austin just couldn't get a handle on it. Back to the line, Maddox. Maddox gets it in for Austin. Just steered it towards the net. Got through screen. Goalie had to make a good save. Wasn't a hard one, but it was tricky. Ooh, that's going to be too many Raiders, but nope. Linesman can't count. That's good. Nice pass there by Jude. Or up to Jude. Jude with a shot. Rattles it off the post. Francis tries to steer that one back towards the net. Woo, what a rip there. Jack just backhands that, throws that one towards the Sting blue line. Now there's a battle for it at the red line, and here comes Jude again. Trying to shake off a check, he does. Trying to go around a defenseman, he does. Oh, but he's held up there. Almost got by. This one comes back to the line. Jack will just throw that one back in wisely into the corner. Francis puts that one out front. It goes off the goaltender, and they throw it into the corner. Cade tried to cut that one off before it got up to the blue line, but the Sting will get it out. Oh, sorry about that. So sorry. And that'll be icing. As I almost tripped over 3 people walking behind me. Just going to move the camera a little bit here so I'm out of the way. I think I'm safe now. 11:13 to go. It's 1-0 Raiders. And Gabo won that, but the Sting jump on it. Try to get that one past Sean. Sean puts it back into the neutral zone. We've got some Raiders coming across. There's a shot by Mac. Didn't miss by much. Nice hit there by Scott. Making sure that puck stayed in. Gabo throws it in. Scott after it. This one comes around the wall. Horchy. Oh, Caleb takes a squeeze, but still manages to keep that puck in front of him. Good job. But here come the Sting. They're skating it out. Coming with some speed. Coming across our blue line. Stays right there. Can't get it out. We pass it back. It just goes right to the blue line. D to D. Shot. Save made by Hayden. Scott. He's got time. Hammers that one off the wall and nicely right to the stick of Mac. Mac turns. Nice pass there for Gabo. Gabo with a nice move on the goaltender. Got tripped up as he went across. No call, as that was a nice save. What a play there. Beauty passes. Scott with a hard bounce pass out to Mac. Mac getting Gabo. Gabo trying to cut across. Woo, everything was pretty there. Nice play by the goaltender, though, to stop it. It's Cooper. Puts that one in for Jake. Austin coming in to help. Gets it back to Jake. Jake's got 2 guys on him. Austin was free. Gave it to Austin. Austin looking to try to get it in front. Goes off a leg and goes back behind the net. This one comes up the wall. Stop there for a moment, but it comes out now. Maddox throws that one back in. We'll get our forwards will do a quick change. As Jude is after on the forecheck. Watch there by Maddox. Maddox got a little bit of that puck to hold it in for Cade, but it comes out anyway. That one stopped there nicely. Moved up to Jude as the defenseman will change now. Jude with a shot. Goaltender holds on. And we'll get a face-off deep in the Sting zone with 9:09 to go, and it's 1-0 still for your Nepean Raiders. I told you they're going to play good. Looking good. This is what the practice looked like. Hard passes, fast skating, hitting the net. This is good support. Looking real good. There's a shot coming off his own face-off win. What a play there. Jack with a shot, and goalie holds on. Nice job by Jude. Pushed it ahead for himself, jumped past the other centerman. Quick shot on net. Sting goalie had to be careful there. The first one got by him, but he's made some nice saves since. Face off to his left. Won by the Raiders. Jack has to come out of our zone, has to come out of the Sting zone, sorry. Back around and just throw it back in. Sting have it there. They put it up the wall. And nicely done there by Francis to hold it in for a second. Cade was there, bounced off him, and goes in the neutral zone. Mick got squeezed out, but still trying to move that puck. But he just turns off a check and gets it in himself, and now he's after it. He's with Cade. Cade, nicely done, forces a quick little turnover there. We're going to get a line change as quick as we can, as Gabo and Mack are in on this one. Comes up the wall here, and that's just held in for a moment. Comes out now, Jack's got it. As the Sting are changing, we're looking to try to move that up as quick as we can. Scott chips that one in. Oh, but we're deemed it's a delayed offside. I don't think Scotty knows. Scotty definitely doesn't know, as Scotty runs over a kid. Scotty couldn't hear him at all. One of his best forecheck shifts ever was a delayed offside. Great effort though, buddy. And this one will come all the way down, as it was a delayed offside. His heart was in the right place. Effort was there. Gabo at the face-off here will try to win this one, and we'll try to move it out as fast as it comes in. Gabo wins the face-off, comes to the wall. Sting almost have it, but here comes Scott. Scott's going to finish what he started. He chips that one in. He's right in after it. Nice job by Scotty in on a forecheck there. Good battle. This one comes up the wall. Gabo's there. He gets right past the check, skates right by his man. Still controlling it. Tries to get that one back for Mack, but look, he got caught up in his skates. And we're going to get a penalty. It started as a nice stick lift, but the stick crawled up into the arm of the Sting player. And Jake Friel will sit for 2 minutes or less as the face-off and the penalty kill. Start in the Raiders zone. 7:28 to go. It's 1-0 Raiders in front of an early goal by Mack. Waiting for the clock to... Well, the clock doesn't show a penalty, but slight technical delay here. As we know, the clock here at Bell Centennial, there it is. It reads 7:28. 7-minute and 28-second hooking minor. Again, a little issue with the clock here. We're just trying to get that settled. Here, I don't know if anyone's ever seen this one before. If you can see that. That's a severe hooking penalty. And it says 2 minutes. Sting, control off the face-off. There's a shot on the wall. Sting skating it out. Keep them out there, boys. Comes back to the blue line. The wall pressure, Austin pressure kid. Austin almost got the turd over there, but they're able to get it back to the blue line. And nice job there by Cooper. Chips it out. Sting have to retreat into their own zone. D-to-D pass there. Cut off and just steer towards the goalie. We're going to see if we can get a quick line change, get some new penalty killers. Jack has it. Jack off the wall. Puts that one up. Jude chipping that one into the Sting zone. 1:04 left in the penalty kill here. Nice job by Jude, causing a bit of almost a turnover. Cade came in to help, and now we got two Raiders skating back fast. Drop pass by the Sting, and nice stick there by Cade. Cade, down the wall, coming around, holding, killing more time, looking in front for Jude. Doesn't get to him, but Jack's there. Jack swings at it, doesn't quite get it, but it comes out to center. Mick is there. Mick takes a hit by the Sting bench. Throws that one in. 30 seconds left in the penalty to Jake. As we got a little bit fancy there. As the puck got away from us at the blue line. We're taking just a second too long there just to get that puck back in to kill the rest of this penalty. Back at the blue line. Sting with a shot. Steered aside by Hayden. Sting, throw that behind the net. 5 seconds left in this penalty. Back to blue line. Francis watching man there. Comes back and we're even. 5 men aside. As this one comes up and Mac picks it up. Mac trying to get around that last defender. Couldn't quite get there. Pass comes up. Goes off a Sting player as two Raiders converge on him. Still has the puck though, and he moves it over to a fellow winger. And this one gets hammered into our zone. Chasing it around is Sean. Sean puts that one up to Mac. Mac throws that one up. Goes down the ice, but will be no icing. Oh, pass in front of their own net. A daring play by these Ottawa Sting. Scott steers that one towards the net, but wide. 4:42 to go in this first period. The score is still 1-0 for the Nepean Raiders. At the line. Oh, Caleb threw the one towards the net. The goalie whiffed on it, but it was wide. Woo. On net, that thing's in. Good job there again by Scott. Scott has been hard on the forecheck tonight. Real good. Nice turnover there as Maddox throws it in. It bounced off the goalie, but there was no one near to get that rebound. And with 4:10 left, face-off will be in the Sting zone. Jake will take this one. Sting win it. It goes in the corner and they try to rattle around the boards. Maddox trying to cut him off there. He does for a moment, but the Sting get it back, control it. They're going to skate it out. Net there by Jake Friel. As Blake throws that one into his bench. He pegged off Neil. Neil flicked that back in with some style. 3:51 to go. First period, Jake try to win this one. The Sting get that one, but it was jumped on quick there by Austin. It's still in our zone. Trying to get it past the Sting player. Can't. Jake lays the shoulder down on a Sting player. Gets past. Austin was looking the wrong way. Didn't see where the puck was. He was looking back for the pass, but it was to his left. Check your blind spots. Here comes Austin now. Austin gets taken down, no call. As the Sting will skate this one out. Backhand pass, looking for someone in front, but this one's bounced up. Raiders will bring it out. Jude tips that one in, but doesn't get past the defenseman for the Sting. This one will get thrown in by Cooper. 3 minutes left here in this first period. As Jack holds that one at the blue line, throws that one in for Cade in the corner. Sting chip right past Cade. The other defenseman blows a tire. Francis throws it back behind the net, but not enough to get to Cade. Good job there by Jack to hold it in. The Sting have to throw it all the way down for icing. And with 2:42 to go here in the first period, the faceoff come deep in the Sting zone. Raiders still with that 1-goal lead. They're definitely looking to try to add to that here, though. After a flurry of shots, there hasn't been much in the last little bit. See if we can change that here. Off the draw, Gabo has it. Gabo gets knocked down in the corner. Got knocked off balance more than anything. Nothing too vicious. As Mac has it, gets it to Gabo. Oh, Gabo misplays that one. Takes a hit, and the Sting have it, but nicely done there by Scott Fetty to cut it off in the middle of the ice. Sting having trouble getting this one out. That's held in. Nicely done there by Caleb. Kicks it forward to Mac. Mac with a nice pass in front. Gabo's got it. Gets it back to the blue line. Sean to Caleb. Caleb with a shot. Blocker saved by the goaltender. Gabo in on the forecheck. Chips it past the defenseman. Defenseman holds him right there. This one comes up the wall. Sting trying to get it up, but they turn it over. Here's Mac. Shot. Save made. They throw that around the other side. Caleb trying to hold that one in, but it gets by him and out. Jake will have to come back quickly, covering for Caleb. Puts that one over for Sean, but a Sting player was there first. Throws it in. Caleb has come all the way back, and he's got the puck, and he's skating it up. Up to center, chips it into the zone, and the Sting have it behind their own net with 1:20 left to go here in this first period. Another hit there by Jake, as that one is held in. Just held in, and Cooper's on it. Cooper after it quickly puts it in there for Austin. Austin in the corner. Jake in to support him. Jake's got it. Jake in for Austin, trying to chip that one behind the net. Back to Cooper. Cooper comes and gets it himself. Cooper's got room, he can move right out. Puts it back to the point. Cooper spins around. Cooper with a nice pass there to Jake, and Jake with a backhand from way out. Roofs it with 47.7 seconds left. Some real good zone time, but what a backhand by Jake. I did not see that one in the practice this week, but what a shot. And the Raiders extend their lead now up to 2-0 with 47.7 seconds left to go here in this first period. Great shift by the Raiders, holding that in. Two good shifts in a row, to be honest with you. A lot of good pressure. This one comes back to his own. Jack has it. Jack skates it around, puts it up to center. And the Sting will have to chase that back. And Jude forcing a turnover in the corner. Francis in to support him. Sting player gets dumped, no call. Hit there by Cade. Pinned the man there on the, they're calling from behind, but he's more pinned him than anything. To the blue line, that's held in. 12 seconds left to go as this one comes around the corner. Stinger just trying to get it out. Oh, Jack tried to steer that one to his forehand, but it rolled off his stick. And the Sting will throw it back in to kill the rest of the clock for this first period. Overall, real good first period here by the Raiders. Sting goalies made some nice saves. Keep them in there. Two great shots though, snipe top corner. One on the forehand, one on the backhand by Mac and Jake. Only the one penalty. It was a hooking minor to Jake. Not a pretty clean penalty, pretty clean period. Good hard forecheck though. The forecheck has been the story here. That is Raiders hockey. It's back. Look at Mike. Coaches, they're lost without you. Okay, I think they found where they need to go. It looks sporadic there for a second. Chaotic, if you will. Hayden heads down to the other end. The long change will be in effect for both teams now. Got to think if the Raiders can establish that tight forecheck and start changing on the fly during a forecheck, this is where we do our best work. Gabo in. Oh. Wait a minute. We're getting a penalty, a head contact penalty on Mac. A promising play off the face-off, but I didn't see the headshot. We'll take the referees as Mac gets a head contact penalty. Now we'll just wait to see if that's 2 or 4. It's usually to the discretion of the referee. And 2 minutes back. Sting win it, comes back to blue line. They steer that in towards Hayden, and through a screen, he makes the save. On the wall, pinned there by 3. Sting. Who is that heroic Raider? That is Scott Fetty. Killing off time there. Shot from the blue, another crowd. Hayden takes that one in the crest. And he'll hold on, no rebound. 1:36 to go in Max Minor. Lots of time left in the second, 14:30. As that penalty was taken very early in this second period of play. Face off to Hayden's right. Won again by the Sting. Nice pass back to the blue line. Here's a shot through a crowd. Hayden stops that and jumps on the loose puck. Gonna have to win us a face-off, I think, here, boys. That's a pretty quick set play by the Sting. Winning it, cross to the other defenseman, and a shot through a crowd. Defending pretty good so far through it, but face-off win would go a long way. Thank you, Jake. Jake's a good boy, listened well. But that one gets taken over in the corner by the Sting. Blake had it there, left it. There was no winger, though, to come down and help him with it. As this one comes, again, shot from the blue line. Hayden punches that one with his blocker. And Jake, I think it went off a Sting stick, hits the roof. But the face-off will stay in our zone. As Austin comes to center here to win this one. But the Sting have it. Back to the blue line. Bet you they shoot. And they do. Kicked aside there by Hayden. Back to the blue line. Coming off the wall. He's got lots of room. Shot. Saved there by Hayden. Come around the other way. Sting. They got room here to walk in. Blocked that aside by the one off the skate of Blake. Got to pressure, boys. Pressure. Boys are looking a little bit lost here. Get back into that box. There we go. They let Hayden see it. Nice job there by Maddox, moving the man aside, getting rid of that screen. Hayden makes an easy save and holds on. 42 seconds left to go in the penalty to Mac. 13:37 to go in the second period. As Gabo tries to win this one. Won again by the Sting. Doing a good job on the face-off here as we've not been able to get this puck out. Can we do it here? No! We had a moment to get that out. Stuck between 2 Raiders. No one chipped at it. Just get it down the ice, boys. They Sting have it at the blue line. They go D to D. Watched there by Gabo. It goes off him and into the corner. Sting come around the net. Back to the blue line. And back to the wall. He's got room. Tries to steer that one in front. That one goes off Mickey's skate. 5 seconds to go. And the penalty here to Mac. Just got to hold on. Clear this out. Keeping them nicely to the outside here. Great job there by Mick. Mick will try to throw that one off. Comes off a knee, off a glass. Stays in. We're even. 5 skaters aside. Pressure, boys. Now we can pressure. Here comes Mickey into the corner, into a battle. Nicely done there. He held off 2 guys and Cade skated it out. Up to Cooper. Cooper comes into the Sting zone. Cooper looking to try to get that pass in front. It looked like it rolled off the back of his stick. This one comes up the wall. Cooper hammers that one back in as Jude will chase after it. The Sting reverse course, go the other way. That one's going to be held in though. Nicely done there by Caleb. Gets it into the corner where Jude was waiting for it. Tries to get by a Sting player, can't quite get there. Nice hit there by Cade to get it to the blue line. Get that over. Francis has it. Nice job on the back check there by Jude as the Sting were about to clear it. Jude has it now. Trying to get it out front. That one keeps getting stopped. Francis has it now. Back for Jude again. Jude on his backhand. Coming out. He's got room. Swinging around. Here's a shot from Jude. Save made, and the goalie holds on. Nice job by the goalie to find that one through a crowd. 11:41 to go here in the second period as the Raiders killed off that penalty the whole time in our own zone. Mac is free. We're 5 aside. And Gabo looking to see if we can win a face-off in the offensive zone, and we do. Blake with a shot. That one goes wide. As Maddox tries to hold that one in, got by him. Oh, nice job there. Scott Fetty was able to get it, backhanded in, but he gets checked. Boarding is the call. Close call there. The goaltender for the Sting just assumed they were getting all the power plays tonight. He took off from his net like a bullet. Ooh. Face off, goes into the corner. Back to the blue line, there's Blake. Blake. In for Maddox. Maddox gets that win. The Gabo just jumped off his stick, but he controls it now behind the net. Bet Maddox gets it, and he does. Maddox back to Blake. Blake steers that one towards the net. Tipped wide. Here's Mac. Mac backhands that one back to Gabo. Gabo tries to quickly cut past the defenseman, but he's held there. Scott in to try to help. Gets chipped past him, but held in nicely at the wall, or at the line there, by Blake. Blake puts it in behind the net for Scott. Here comes Scott Fetty. As Maddox was looking to break towards the net. Gabo's all the puck, but it comes back to Blake. But it's blocked by a Sting defenseman. Swing around their net and hammer that one all the way down. Hayden will hold that one, stop that one there for Blake. Blake, bounce pass up to Jake, gets by him, but Austin's ready for it. I don't know what happened there. Austin, I think, tripped on the puck. But anyway, Cooper's got it. Here comes Cooper. Cooper coming all the way in untouched. Behind the net, looking out front for Jake. He tips it just wide. .25 seconds to go here in this power play. Mick's got it here. Mick steers it towards the net. There was Austin sneaking in, looking for it. And this one comes in. Ooh, boys. Make up your mind. Hayden and Mick. As Jack has it, backhands it in as we're now even. Raiders are 0 for 1 on the power play. And the Sting bring it into our zone. Jack, nice job there. Whoops, sorry, too much camera. Jack stays with the player. Here in front. Tight little play in front. And Hayden holds on. End-to-end action here as we are now five players aside. Sorry, just going to do a little shift here. Let's see if this is any better. 9:11 to go here in the second period. 2-0 Raiders still in front. Whoop, went full Batman show there. Shot from the point from the Sting goes wide. This one steered in front. Hayden had to be careful on that one. And now he just covers it up as it gets back towards him. Sting moving the puck really well. Some good shots to getting through from the blue line. As the puck goes into the corner, goes behind the net. Caleb battles with his man up against the corner, getting for that puck. Another battle, and it gets turned over there. Jumping on it quickly was Cade. Cade into the Sting zone, trying to stick handle through a couple other defensemen, but it gets chipped up and out. Ooh, hang on, sorry. Camera shifted. There we go. Sting have it behind their net. Nice job there. Francis picked it up, backhands it for Judo. Judo comes out, shot side of the net. Looking for more support there. As the Sting get that up, but they'll skate it out the rest of the way. They come up to center, and they'll just dump it in. In is Caleb. Caleb with a nice pass there up to Cade. It's intended for Mac, who gets it now. Mac leaves it for Jude. Jude with a shot save made by the Sting goaltender. That one stopped the blue line. Maddox steps in. That goes off 2 defenders in front. Jude there. Nice job by Scott to support. Scott now with it. Scott with a shot. Save made. Scott after it again. Mac into support. Gabo, nice job sealing that wall. It doesn't get any further. As the Sting have to try the other way. Try to get that out, but they can't. They're going to try the other way again. But Scott's on it. Scott steers that one out. And almost with a chance there was Mac, but it just got chipped aside. Behind the net. Nice job there. Mac on the forecheck. Mac trying to get that one towards the front of the net. The goalie says, guys, I've seen enough. Jumps on it, and that's it. Great job by the Raiders. Lots of pressure. Lots of pressure. Great forecheck. And with 7:03 to go here in the second period and a 2-0 lead, the Raiders in the Sting zone looking for another one. As Jake will try to win this face-off, get it back to Blake. Steers it ahead, and he's after it. Jake has it. Jake tries to get that one in for Austin. He gets shipped out. Maddox gets that one over calmly. Just past the reach of Austin and kicks it in. The Sting have it. That goes off a leg and stays in the neutral zone. Blake, big hit up top. Watch the arms, boys. Oop, you didn't see that. We got us a scrum here. Long pass. Missed its target, missed the net. That'll be icing. And I'm going to try to fix this camera, as I'm sorry, one of the legs kind of went on me there. And I'm hoping this will be better. There we go. Tripod issues. They make it look so easy on Hockey Night in Canada. Jude wins that one. Francis steers that one in towards the corner. Jude after it. Francis, nicely done there. 2 layers of offense of the forecheck. Comes back to Jack. Jack with a shot. Looked like it went off 2 or 3 people and went wide. Coming around here is Francis. Francis with room. And he's nice shot on net, kid. Grabbed there by the goalie as he saw that shot coming in. Great job by Francis. A little bit of speed, spun around and threw that one in the right area. The goaltender reached out, just had enough of a reach to grab that. Sting put it up, and it's held in. Oh, off the referee's leg. Jack hit another one. His streak of hitting a referee per game intact. Mick fighting off a forechecker. Gets that one here to Jack. Jack on his backhand now. Tries to put it up the wall. Doesn't get very far as the Sting get it towards our net, but stays on the side there. We fling it out to center. We got a quick 2-on-1. We can just, Jake didn't see Jude beside him. He goes for a line change. Jude has it, tries to steer that one out front for Mac, but can't get there. Nice. Getting a stick on it again was Mac to slow that puck down so we could hold it in just for a moment as Sean steers that one up here for Mac. Mac coming in. Mac with some room. Mac looking to steer that in front, does for Caleb. Oh, he had to take that off his backhand, had to steer that back to Sean. Sean gets that one in behind the net. Chased there by Gabo and by Mac. Mac chipping that one there to Gabo as Scott lingers slowly in front looking for a pass. He comes in now, lays the body on the man there in the corner. Caleb forces the Sting player to rush, and that bounced off the goaltender. There was a rebound if we got there, but the Sting with a long pass, breakaway! Save made by Hayden. That comes up the wall. We've got room. We got to get down to get to that puck before it gets for icing. No dice. Whew. Close call at both ends. As this game's starting to open up a little bit, the risk profile opened up there by the Sting where they took off, got behind one of our defenders. And on breakaway, Hayden makes the stop. Now, face off in our zone. Oh, flick that one up, but doesn't get any further than the blue line, but Austin gets it out the rest of the way. Raiders. Cooper tries to steer that one in the corner, but didn't quite have the angle. Here's another breakaway chance. Shot, save made by Hayden. And they tried the wraparound. He took that one away too. Ooh. All right, so definitely, Sting definitely looking for more breakaways now, as they've gone 2 for 2 on getting those breakaways. We got to watch that. Puck's in deep, boys. Gets rid of those chances. Here comes Jake. Jake with a shot. That one goes high. As the Sting have it now. Watch there by Mick. Gets by Mick. Goes in the corner. Sting trying to get that one out front. Trying to steer that one in front. They do! Hayden with a point-blank shot and a save. Keeping this one at 2-0. Ooh, that was a little too close. A little chaos there. There's a bit more jump here. A little more urgency in the Sting. Legs are stabilized on the tripod. I'm pretty sure we're okay now, folks. This one goes into the corner. Oh, and that one's gotten out there nicely by Cade as Jude has room. Jude with a shot! And just getting a piece of that was the goalie. Oh, got room here. Cade with a shot. Rebound. It's scramble in front. And that one squeaks to the side. 2 great chances there by the Raiders. As here come the Sting. That looked offside, and it is. As they bounced off one of our guys and hopped over the blue line. 2-0. Raiders still in front late now in the second period. 2:41 left. Face off just outside the Raiders zone. As the puck being scrambled here in the neutral zone, but the Sting steering it back in our zone, but nice job there. Sean battling with his man, not letting them by. Support there from Gabo. As Mac tried to get it through, couldn't get it further. That one's steered towards the net, but it's blocked. Mac trying to get that one off the wall. Good job there. Gabo supports, skates up the center. Gabo crossing the line, leaves it for Mac. Mac's got room, and that one goes, it might have went off the goalie's head, but it goes high and over the net. Here come the Sting. They cut towards the middle, and that one goes off a stick and goes over top of the net. This one comes up, nice spin pass quick there from Mac as Gabo comes up. Gabo by himself as we're doing a full line change, and he's going to wait for everyone to come on. Nice job there. Didn't force anything. Sting weren't forcing him, so he's like, you know what? I'm going to wait for all my buddies to show up. Gabo gets off just in time, and Jake tried to get that one in deep, couldn't. The Sting throw it down to our zone. 1:22 to go here in this second period. And this one comes up to Awesome. Awesome off the glass and out to center. And Jake on the forecheck just by him. Blake follows that up and throws it into the zone. Delayed offside again. As the Sting skated up. We're in the last minute of play here in the first period as that one will go for an icing. Back here we go to the Sting zone. Jude in to take the draw. Sting win that one. Having the corner. Good hit there by Cade. But the Sting are able to steer that one and get it into our zone. Jack on it. Oh, Jack on the wrong side of it though. 40 seconds left to go here in this period. Raiders would definitely like to keep that 2-goal lead as Jude screaming down. But the Sting players were staying right with him. Good job there by Jack to get in front of that pass. Got a stick on it. But it still gets into our zone. Jack, good battle there, kid. Sting have it, though. Trying to steer that one out front. Jack has it. Jack off the glass, but it stays in. Came right back at him. Hit a weird stanchion, and the Sting have it in tight. This one comes back, backhanded towards the net. That one goes wide as the buzzer goes. And this referee is a pissed off referee. Someone's getting a penalty and he ain't happy about it. But a scramble there where Jack did everything right to get that puck out, but it looks like it hit just the stanchion on the glass and it popped right back into our zone. And it looks like Mickey will get 2 minutes for the cross check there as he dumped a man at the side of the net. Some furious action to end. And I am so sorry, folks, but there's been some camera issues. The one tripod leg wasn't completely secured and it completely started to dump itself. So I'm trying to fix it on the fly, hoping no more issues from here. Everything seems tight and secure now, so I think we're all right. Some scrambling moments, but some good moments. There's some good back and forth action here as the Sting trying to get some breakaway passes in place. They've definitely had a little bit more jump to them in their offense. Good offensive chances. Thankfully, they're more just like one and dones. The Raiders will start the third period on the penalty kill as Mickey will sit for 2 minutes or less. Puck in the Sting zone. Gabo forces a turnover, gets that back to Caleb, and Caleb will dump it down the ice. Nice job, boys. That's some smart hockey. Gabo and Mac up front, our first penalty killers. And Gabo gets in the way of that pass. Gabo steps by another guy and just throws it back in. Nicely done. The defenseman will change. Maddox and Blake come out as Mac gets in the way of a pass. Sting trying to get over that red line. Now they do. There's a pass, comes into the zone. Maddox throws that one up the wall, but it's held in. That one goes off Gabo's skate, goes towards the Sting player! A one-timer, and Hayden comes over with the glove to make the save. A clear that didn't get out. A puck that went off of one of our own guys, went towards them. A nice quick little pass, but good glove save there. Keeping this a 2-0 game. Sting win that one. Back to the line. They'll go D to D. Comes a sharp angle shot, and Hayden with the save, and he'll hold on as our defensemen steer the Sting away from taking another swipe at Hayden there. A little tidier there in front of the net. There's 50 seconds remaining in Mickey's minor as the Raiders will win that face-off. Caleb tries to get one out, but it's stopped at the blue line. And the Sting hold it in, control it. Oh, but they clear it themselves. An intended pass, I think, going for the other defenseman. Centerman was there. He picked it off, but it went off his stick, goes into center. Nice job there by Scott and by Jake. Almost causing a nice, quick little turnover there. He still makes the Sting retreat. And will dump it into their zone. Nicely done. 13 seconds left to go in mixed penalty. As this one comes up to Jack, Jack will throw that one, but it gets off of a Sting player. As Mick comes out, the penalty's over. Cooper throws that one in, and we're 5 skaters aside. Quickly on the forecheck there. Jude flying by, but the puck just got by him. If he had that puck with him, though, there was a chance. Shot there, steered aside by Hayden. Oh, nifty little move by Jude, and he gets it up to Cooper, who's coming up with speed. Cooper with a shot. Didn't miss by much. Cade in for Jude. Jude trying to steer that one back out front. Where is it? And it's in! Cade got enough of it. A quick pass out front. At first it looked like the goalie had it, but I think it was just crawling in over top of his shoulder. Quick little play. Nice little forecheck. And the Raiders extend their lead there. It's now a 3-0 hockey game in favor of the Nepean Raiders. Nice play there. Quick play by Jude. Chipped at it by Cade. Nice chip shot over the shoulder of the goalie and in. Oh. And can't get that one past the red line now. As we... two Raiders had the same idea to hit the same Sting guy. And just one guy fell over. That's physics, boys. Oh, what a shot there by Jude. Came over the line. Goalie had to make a nice glove save. Popped out of his glove for a moment, but he covers up. Nice stop by the Sting goaltender. But what a shot by Jude. Sting are backing up enough, letting us come in. Been a few times we've had those shots coming over that blue line. Shots from that ringette line. On mark, they have to cover up. There's been some rebounds too. That was like our first goal of the game by Mac. Same sort of deal. As Scott is dumped in the corner, Caleb will send that one in. Scott now chasing that one behind the net. Sting reverse coming back the same way. Bumped in the corner there was Mac. Mac takes the hit, but gets the puck to Gabo. Gabo, ooh, keep the sticks down, boys. This one comes around the other way. Sean's going to try to keep that one in, but it sneaks out. Mac back to cover for Sean, who's pinching. Throws that one up. The Sting have it. Sting come up to center. They'll dump it in. Back to get it is Caleb. Bounce pass there. Back again, but it gets past Caleb. Jake is there to get it. Jake trying to get that one up to Gabo, but it's cut off. Nope, it gets to Gabo. Gabo, nice drop pass for Mac. Mac with a shot. That one goes wide. Might have went off a stick. Ooh, let that go a half a second sooner, kid, and that's probably in. Mick in the corner, killing time as the rest of the boys change. Nice, makes a turnover there. Cause a turnover for Cooper. Cooper will throw that one in past Austin. And the Sting will be able to bring that one up and out. Jack backhands that one back into the Sting zone. 13:20 to go here in the third period. 3-0 Raiders. Cooper in on the forecheck. He's pushed away by the defender. That pass comes up but misses. Jude's got it. Jude whistles around and another shot on net. And the goalie has to hold on. Goalie goes down early. There's room up top. It's a good thought, but that glove hand's been pretty good. 13:07 left to go. 3-0 Raiders. Off the face-off. Sting skate it and throw it out. Blake. Blake's got it there. Chips it back up to center. Cade has it, takes a bump. Here comes Jude up to center, tries to steer that one in, but the Sting hold on to it at the blue line, and they'll steer it in the rest of the way. No icing there as Maddox has it. Maddox, he's got room. Chips that one up. Oh, nice chip pass there by Francis. Here comes Jude with a shot, and he scores! He used Cade as a decoy. The goalie bit one way, and Jude buried it on the short side. What a shot by Jude. Nice play there on the decoy as the Sting goalie is slowly to get up here. Not sure what happened there, but the trainer is out to take a look at the goaltender. Not sure if the defenseman came back and collided or what, but thankfully the goalie's on his feet now. Being checked by their trainer. The nice play there by the Raiders. A great chip pass by Francis. Up to Jude. Jude uses Cade as a decoy. Just move the goalie off that side, off the left side of the post. And he rifles it by the blocker. Great play by Jude. Again, not sure what happened to the goaltender. Still being assessed here by trainer. They're going to give him a second just to get his bearings. Goalie seems all right to me. He gets his stick. Good job, kid. As that goalie's been playing real well for Sting. 12:35 to go, 4-0. Raiders now in front. Looking to play a smart third period here. Pucks deep, no penalties. Stay out of the penalty box here, boys. As the Sting coach wants to have a word with the ref. Everyone seems happy with that conversation, and we're off and running. Sting up to center. Over the blue line. Nice job there by Maddox. Stayed with his man. Gabo battling on the wall there. Takes a hook, but shakes it off, and he's going to skate it out and put it up there for Blake. Blake's going to put it in the rest of the way, and he's going to chase in after it. Oh, Scott went the wrong way. Scotty would have had a free puck. I know what he was doing to try to get support where his buddy was, but the puck was traveling the other way and the goalie was nowhere to be found. All good though here. We'll see if we can get another one going. As here comes Gabo, and Gabo will dump that one in, and we'll go for a line change. Goalie for the Sting leaves after the defenseman. Austin, first one in on the forecheck, and forces the Sting defenseman to come back around his own net. Comes up the side, pass up the middle, and they'll come up to center and throw it in the rest of the way. Caleb in the corner there with a Sting winger, and nice job there. Jake comes in to support. Jake's got a man right behind him. He moves the puck there, and that's offside. It's like Jake got over and might have put the puck back a little, just on the blue line. I don't know, that was a close one. But shot by Austin was on net. Good kick save though, even though it doesn't count. Face off. Jake throws that one over to the wall, and the Sting push it towards our defenseman. Caleb has it. Caleb up to Cooper. Cooper takes a hit. Defense goalie there. Oh, ref there too. As they get the puck up. 2 or 3 Sting came in, each got a hit on Cooper and the ref. And Cooper now trying to force his way in. Nice job. Using his strength, using his speed. And he gets that to Jude. Jude with a shot. Save made. Looking for that top corner again. Jude's had about 5 shots right from that spot. He scored on one that was a little sooner in there to make it 4-0, but he wants another one. Nice shift by Cooper. Face off. One there by Jude. Jack, he's got room. Oh, he's checked off the puck there at the last moment. And this one comes up to center and gets by an open Sting player. And that'll be steered back up into the Sting zone by Francis. Nice, simple, clean, smart play. Good job there by Cade, forcing a turnover. Jude picks up the puck, comes in, and the puck is deflected up and into the mesh. And guys, stay out of the penalty box. Just skate away. Just skate away. All right, sanity prevails, and face off to the goalie, to the right of the goalie in the Sting zone. Warm-up music by an older Nepean Raiders team of Bon Jovi. screaming in the background. Sting trying to get that one out, but that one's held in by Mick. Not for long, though, I don't think. Oh, no. Held in for a second time. Gabo tries to get that one in the corner. Doesn't quite get there. Great job by the Raiders just playing between that ringette line and the blue line, keeping it in. Just couldn't get it further than that. We're under 10 minutes to play. Bounce pass to the neutral zone. Gabo gets over the red line and wisely just throws it in. On the forecheck was Scott and Mac. Gabo stood in the way of one Sting player that was looking to try to get some speed and hit into our zone. Mac picks it up, throws that one into the neutral zone. We'll get half of a line change, probably more of a line change soon. Mac with a hit, but he's gonna sit. Mac lays a body check. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be deemed an elbow. As Maddox touches the puck, we get a whistle. Oh, we get charging. A charging call with 9:10 to go on Mac. And the Raiders' penalty kill comes back to work. Jake's out there trying to win this one. And Sting trying to get it back to the blue line. Nice job by Austin to get in between that passing and just deflect it into the neutral zone. Blake tried to steer that one out, but it got held in. And the Sting have it. Get it, the drop pass back there for the defender. In the half wall. And oh, nice job there by Austin. Just to stick with him and get it down the ice. Jake and Austin watching on the forecheck as the Sting come into the Raiders zone. Nice job there. Stick lift by Austin. Caleb picked the puck up and steered it back down. 1:09 left in the penalty here to Mac. 8:15 left to go in the third period. Sean's got it now and he'll throw it down the ice. First minute of the penalty is gone. Sting behind their own net. We're happy for them to take as much time as they want as they bring it up here. Jude almost turned that one over. Sting come into our zone, a 1-on-2. Oh, we tried to get that one out, but Sean put it right off a leg. So that one stays in. The Sting trying to get that one out front, but Cooper's got room. He gets that one over to Jude. Jude, he'll throw it in he'll bring it in the rest of the way. Behind the net, trying to kill off as much time as possible. 24 seconds left to go in Mac's penalty. Jude, and Cade comes in to help him. Jude has it here, steers it back down low, smart play. 12 seconds left in the penalty as Cade tries to sneak this one out front. He does. Goalie makes the save, and then he gets dumped into the net. Tripping is the call, but I think Cade's going to get one here too. Looked like we were going to have a power play. Cade retaliate. He had a retaliation style hit, and those will be offsetting minors. Opportunity. So aggression gets the best of them. Opportunity missed there to possibly get on a power play, but 8 seconds left to kill, and the net is way off. No one has looked at it yet. All right, referees, try to get this one on back online. As the net had been sailing off to sea into the corner. 8 seconds left, then Mac will be free. Face off down in the Sting zone. Gabo, try to win this one, kill the rest of this 8 seconds. Gets that one back for Jack. Jack just slams it behind the net. Francis on that, and Mac is free. Mac is free. We are now 5 skaters aside. The penalty kill does its job one more time. Francis gets that one to Gabo. Gabo bringing that one around. Scott Fetty came in. Mac took off to the bench, but the Sting, they've got a 2-on-1 here. Here comes the Sting, and they shoot that one wide. Good job there by Jack. Jack with a great job there, taking away options on that 2-on-1. Oh, got to move it quick, Mick. Mick throws that one. Holy jeez. Mick tried to get it behind the net, but he almost scored on Hayden. Throws that one in right off the post. It hits Hayden, but Hayden pins it up against the post there. Close call. Friendly fire. 6:30 left here in this third period. Raiders hanging on to a 4-0 lead. As the Sting have it here at the point. Nice body check there by Mac. Blake gets that one in for Maddox. Maddox is pinned and his pass gets picked off. Gabo watches his man. The puck comes into the corner and the Sting still have it. Sting trying to come around. That puck comes out and Scott tries to get it out but can't. Got to get that out. Harder, boys. As Maddox passing that one up, and Max sees he's got a little bit of room, tries to make a pass, had room to skate, pass goes off a skate and comes back into our zone. Oh, another pass goes nowhere. Boys, let's be clean here. Maddox losing that one, but wins the battle. Chipping that one up. Now Mac has room and he's going to skate it up. That a boy. Mac takes it all the way in, goes behind the net. He steers that one out front. There's room. Here's Jake with a shot. Save made by the Sting goalie. And 5:22 to go in the third period. That was better. Some dicey moments there trying to get out of our zone. Just a little too cute. Just get it out, boys, like we've been doing. Strong on the stick. Hard bounce passes and get it out. Trying some of those soft little 3-foot passes, and they're going to get picked off. Raiders trying to keep this one in. They do for a moment, but the Sting now control it in their zone. They're going to flick that out. It's not out of their zone just yet. Good body check there. Trying to pin his man was Cooper. And Caleb's got it. Caleb bounced that one up into neutral zone. It comes in back into our zone for a moment. But the Raiders will battle it out. Austin, nice job. Gets that one in deep. With a 4-goal lead, getting that puck behind the goal line here, deep in the zone, is as good as a goal. Here comes Jude. Jude coming around. Sees Francis. Francis now has it. Francis coming around the net. Taking the same route. Puts this one back to Caleb. Caleb tries to get that one back into Francis. It's picked off. Nice job by Francis. Trying to pin his player there. He does. And Gabo's there to pick up the puck. Gabo's just trying to get the puck in deep. He's going to steer it in deep. Takes it into the corner. Holds it there. 4:14 to go. Gabo in the corner. Spins around the other side. Francis into support. Jude jumps on it. Puck still in behind the Sting net. Jude there. He gets pinned. And Francis comes in and just stands beside him for a moment. Gabo. Man steers off a check from Gabo, and Sting try to get that up, but it goes off a skate. Gabo will have that up. Jack gives it to Jack. Jack will skate it in. Jack will keep it low. 3:33 to go. This one comes up to the wall. Mick has it. Mick steering that one towards the goaltender. He steers that aside. But nice little turnover there by Jake, but the Sting steal it right back. Trying to get out of their zone, and they do. Jack swats that one, and the Sting will pick it up. Sting looking for a long pass. Sorry, that'll miss. And go for an icing. 3:08 left to go. Raiders still up 4-0 here in the third period. Some great work by the Raiders. Last minute and a half, just keeping it in the Sting zone. Doing nothing but killing the clock. Up to center and back in. Good job there, boys. Scott on the forecheck. Jake with him. Jake steers it back to Blake. Blake gets it towards the net. That one's blocked. Oh, a rebound off the front. It got stopped in front, swatted at it, and just went wide. Went off the side of the net. I think that was by Scott, who's had a real strong game. Forechecking has been great. Here's Blake. Bounce pass for Maddox. Back for Blake. Blake's got room. Skated out, kid. Nope, he's picked off. And Mac throws it into the roof. So that'll mean the face-off will stay in the Raiders zone. 2:19 left to go in this third period. 4-0. Raiders lead it. Gabble wins that one. Back to Sean. Bounce pass there for Caleb. Caleb puts that one off the wall, just past the reach of Cooper. But it goes safely into the Sting zone. Cooper in on it on the other wall. He gets knocked down. The Sting move it up the wall. And they'll throw it down into our zone. And it goes through all that snow near the bench. So no icing. They went through about 3 snow drifts. Battle behind the net. Caleb moves that one up for Cooper. Cooper tries to get by, but that one's chipped off. Gabo put it off the glass, but right back to himself. Shot there. Hayden, blocker save. Steers that one aside. There's another one, gets towards the net. He steers that one towards Sean, and Sean will get that one out safely to center. Sting at their own blue line, back in their own zone. Watch there by Gabo. Gabo forces a turnover. He leaves it there for Jude. Oh, Jude had a chance there, but great job by Gabo, just forcing a turnover. Francis in there to support. Good job there by Cade, getting in the way of that pass. 1 minute left to go in regulation. Jack tried to hold that one in, but it got by him, but Cade was there, backing him up. Oh, Jude steers that one back to Mick. Mick will bring that one up and skate it into the Sting zone. And that one's in the corner. We got 40 seconds left to go. That one comes in front for Cade, but it just got by him. Nice play there by Mick. And the Sting bring it up and flick it into the Raiders zone. Not too deep though, it's just up against the wall, but the Sting have it. They come off the wall. Shot there. Hayden had to be careful there. Kicks that one aside. This one comes deep in the zone. We're down to 20 seconds left to go. As trying to get that one out, but we just pass it to the defenseman. But Cade will get this one out. The referee holds that one. Goes off his skate, and here come the Sting, trying to get through. And nice job there. Holy crap almighty. Christ almighty. What the hell was that? Hayden tries to cover it up. The referee says just play it. He moves it a foot, and it almost gets swiped in as everyone just kind of separated from the puck. Oh my God. All right, close call at the end, but the Raiders hold on for a 4-0 victory. A lot of good forecheck play, a lot of good play to put the puck back into the Sting zone. That is the way to get back in the win column here for the Raiders, and they get their 10th win of the season. Big win now. They're 2 games above 500 as we enter the last 6 games of the regular season. 2 good, hard days of practice and a real good effort here tonight. Going to talk about that last play for a while on the way home, but hey, we survived it. Once again, Raiders win 4-0. Next game is Wednesday. It's going to be a late one. 8:30 start, I believe, and it's a road game. So the Raiders will be in black. It'll be a late start. Look forward to you guys watching there. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.